In 2013, Bill Gates gave a great TED Talk that looked at the idea of why teachers need real feedback. Let's go ahead and explore this idea a little more. Athletes in sports have always got that thought before a big game, big moment, that the most important part is, I need a coach. Well, it's not just athletics that need a coach. The fact is, in education, we have tons of teachers who know that everyone needs a coach. Better put, from our cohort, we've all agreed that teachers deserve a coach. We are the people that at the university look to make ourselves ready to go for those students. At Notre Dame, they said that a coach is a mentor, a compass, instructor, disciplinarian, confidant, and even a minister. In our readings, we found out that Reeves has another definition of coach. He states that the coach is neither a clergy nor a therapist, but a professional engaged to improve individual and organizational performance. Well, let's hope it's organized like this, because we all want to know, how can we help improve our teachers? Let's look at the data for USA and see how we're doing so far. In reading proficiency, unfortunately, we're at the bottom. In fact, we're 15th, tied with Iceland and Poland. It doesn't get much better when we look at science. Science, 23rd. And if we look over at the other core subject, math, it's even worse. 31st in math. Let's go back and look at those reading proficiency levels and be honest with ourselves. Look at the blue. All those countries are doing something different. In fact, 12 of these 16 countries, they have teacher feedback systems in place, ready to go. Just like their leader, Providence of Shanghai, China, #1 across the board, reading, science, and math. Okay, hands are up. What are they doing? They're giving feedback. And this is how. They make sure that all their teachers are meeting weekly, and they're collaborating and sharing and using observation. This is where we in the United States of America can make some serious strides. Right now, 98% of the time, when we observe, we just mark off satisfactory, not giving any details as to what's going on. We all talked about this. We agreed it's hard to critique another teacher who doesn't think they're doing anything wrong. Sometimes a principal only talks to the teacher when there's something negative to say. Or better yet, they're only being observed 1 or 2 times a year. So this makes us think, how can we change the way that we are doing observation in the United States? For one, we have the technology. Let's go ahead and record all of our teaching, or maybe just even our best lesson. Then what we can do is take that information and we can upload it into a laptop or some type of computer just to make notes. But most importantly, after all this, we need to stop and we need to share with others that are in our department or our grade level. The fact is, we have great ways to discuss. Our group used Google Hangouts. In our sessions, we're using Adobe Connect. There have been new ways to collaborate that simply some teachers are not taking advantage of. Yet, we all agree we want to be the best. So the fact is, in order to be the best, we need to start doing something. And that is, we need to observe the best. Start looking for new teachers, new ways, things that we can get better at. Because we all agree, at the end, we need to make the time to give and receive real feedback. Thanks, Bill Gates.